Good morning, trading family. Kris here from the Mindbloome Exchange, and today we are looking at Netflix. We are going to take it from the monthly to the weekly to the daily, and we will analyze A, the trend, B, any support resistance that we're sort of seeing along the way, and then D, use a couple tools in order to identify some levels up or down. But it looks like it's going up. So let's dive into it right now. We had a nice healthy push up here to the 683. We dropped 176 back into support, and now we're driving up. Where up are we going? Well, let me show you. The high that I sort of see Netflix going to is $1,213. They must be doing something right, and I'm very excited for Netflix as this looks like it's going to get there. So that's the first tool that we're going to put in place right there. The second tool, before we do anything else, before we jump into the weekly, is we will put over a pitchfork. And that pitchfork will create channels and lines for us so we can understand and figure out where this market is going and why. As you can notice, when we did that pitchfork there, it didn't resonate, but resonated there, there, and possibly there. So, however, due to the fact that this pitchfork is not working, as stuff happens all the time, and some tools do not work as hard as you want to make it work, we have to go into the smaller time frame right now. So overall, a big level of support that I see for this market is right here. We'll label it green. So if something were to happen, example, we went up like this, dropped like that, I wouldn't be surprised to see the market go back into that range of the 700 range after we, do a push up to the $1,200 range. So we need more data, and with more data, we'll have a better understanding. Let's jump over into, hopefully everybody's having a good day, by the way, and wherever you are in the world today. I'm here in Alberta, Canada, so good old Canada. There's tons of traders that I've been speaking with that are around the world, so good morning to you, and hopefully we can give you a gauge on where Netflix is going from here. First things first, drop in our levels. These are targeted levels that will allow us to sort of gauge how the market how the levels interact with the market. So we're just going to put up a couple more levels as such. So we have a level at $1,000, 1,055, and then we have our last run up to 1,200. Makes sense. So the next thing that we'll do to sort of create some more cohesion with our analysis is we'll run a pitchfork. And being that we're on the weekly, this should create a little bit more cohesion for us. As you notice with this pitchfork here, it marked out there and it marked out there, and now we're doing a breakout. However, that's okay. We will just keep going down. So with this pitchfork here, and again, the fork doesn't work. That's fine. No issues there. I guess you could throw down a channel if that's what you wanted to do. So if in this case here, we can make a nice little channel that will create our level of support and resistance. And sometimes things don't always go according to plan, and you always have to be mindful for that. As you notice with the channel, the market is hitting that channel right now. And then, so let's jump into the daily, and let's see if we can get a little bit more information on this market here. And I'm going to go a little bit more present market. Looks like we gapped up, and looks like we've hit that channel, and the market is reacting nicely. Now, a nice little line that I see here is as such. I wouldn't be surprised if this market is retracing. Now, we're going to do one more tool, good old pitchfork, which didn't work in the beginning. And sometimes that's the case always, right? Sometimes some tools that we use won't work for us, and therefore we have to adjust, pivot, adapt, right? Us as traders, we follow the market. We don't create it, we follow it. So if the market changes, we have to change with it. And having a very set structure of, yes, the market's going up, and it's gonna, yes, the market's gonna go to $1,000, but how is it gonna get to $1,000? Not sure, right? So in this instance here, with this market here, I can come up with two ideas, if-then formats, where let's make that red, and we got 1,000. So the likelihood that what may happen is if we break this level here, we could go back into a level of support or a little bit deeper, depending on the correction, and then from there, drive up through these different levels here. That is a possibility that we need to be very mindful of. Secondly, to make it a little bit more simpler, you know what, we'll need to go into 4-hour because I don't have enough data. And that's for me. When I don't have enough data, as much as I wanted to make this video shorter, you guys need the data in order. You need the full analysis. I can't just do a half-hearted analysis and not give it my all. So based on what we're seeing, now we're going to get rid of this channel. And now that's a lot more clear to me. How is it clear? Well, first and foremost, we do have a drive up to the $1,000 range. Let's bring that back down. And how does that look? Well, currently right now, that's our level of support right there. So our market, if we break 969, I wouldn't be surprised if we go to 950, right? So let's just make this a thin level here and make that a 1, right? So that's one scenario that we have here. The next scenario that we have, and I'm just going to do it in nice and red so it's very clear and evident, is if we can break our $1,000 level, 1,000, then we will drive up to the 1,055 level. So I would even say, technically, if we can break 991, then the likelihood for me to see 1,055 is very high. So that's how I'm sort of playing this market right now currently. If we break the low, we'll go back to the median line and we'll, maybe consolidate there a little bit and then push up. So we can go down to 947, 950 range. Or if we break this top here, I could see us punch out to the 1055, which then validates our $1,200 target for Netflix. If this added value to your analysis or to your trading, please like, share, comment, follow on our YouTube trading everything channel. Everything channel. We're on social media in every spot, and the goal is to create valuable content that traders can use. Or if you're just starting out trading, hopefully this will give you a gauge on where to look for and what to see. Any questions, send me a DM. More than happy to have a chat. And like I said, our goal is to follow the market and trade what we see. I can't predict the market will go up or down. I would love to say we're going to 1200 right now. Any trader would, but at the same time, I have to be very realistic, and using price action alone, which is a tool of many that I use. If we break the lower low on that 973, then we are going to 950. And we're going back to support, which makes sense because we have a nice little gap here in this market. As we can see, we have this nice little zone of no real resistance or support in this area here. So that is the, I guess, thesis. Or if it breaks here, we're going to here. If we break above, we go to 1055. I appreciate your time and watching this video. I know it's a touch longer. I'm going to try to make the rest shorter. If you like it, comment, share, send me a DM. I really appreciate your time. From my trading desk to yours, let's jump into the next analysis.